Different versions, such as backstories, lost chapters, alternative endings, novellas. For example, one of the best examples I've seen of this is a screenshot from Stephanie Meyer's website. You all know Stephanie Meyer, runaway bestseller of the Twilight series. Well, the reason why I highlight this is on her website. This is a screenshot from back in 2010, where in between the release of one of her novels, I think it was in between novel 1 and novel 2. I'm being incorrect, but I think it was between 1 and 2. Just to thank her fans for their support, she wrote a short story called The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, a short novella. And she wanted to do this just to thank her fans for their support. So she put this up on the blog part of her website and said, "You have at it." Well, she got so many downloads, her publisher noticed. They, with her permission, took this novella, turned it into an ebook, put it online, sold so many copies it became a New York Times bestseller. That's what I mean by moving from free to paid. So it can also work in a fiction standpoint as well. Now, there's another angle you can take as well if you write novels, which is use your expertise that you are conducting to create all the research that you're doing on the background for your novel. One of my clients is a 3-time New York Times bestselling novelist named Wanda Brunstetter. Now, Wanda writes Amish fiction. And some of you right now are snickering in your mind thinking, who buys Amish fiction? And I will confess, when I first heard that as well, I was kind of thinking, Amish fiction? But then I proceeded to understand, Wanda has sold over 6 million copies.
Wow.
She's sold more copies than probably all of us in this room combined, so she's very, very good at what she does. And one way that she has had this type of success is when I worked with Wanda, she brought me to consult and help her take her platform to a higher level. One thing I noticed was that Wanda was an expert on what she writes about. She understands the Amish culture inside and out. She'll spend about 3 to 4 trips per year to go all across the country and invest time in the people and the culture of Amish enclaves all around America. So she understands their customs, their traditions, the history, the food, the language, everything, and she gives that away. And she's a treasure trove of it. So I said, let's not hold that just in your mind. Let's get that out to your fans. So this is a screenshot from the website that I helped build for Wanda. We have a whole section called Amish Life. And if you go here, there are all kinds of articles on the history, the traditions, the recipes, why they do what they do. So if you are someone who might be interested in the Amish culture, she becomes your go-to author.